Oh, my aim right now is just to try and sign a contract outside because I've been in Ghana. You know, I have a lot of people saying you need to travel, you need to travel, but you know, you can't just say that. You need to be on the correct path. In this business, because there's a lot of money, you don't really meet people who are legit. You know, they initially when I started, it was a tough job. With the blacks, they mostly like us because of the power and strength we have.
Ghana is considered quite up there when it comes to soccer, but just what are the experiences of professional soccer players in Ghana?
I'm Gerald Wood, a Ghanaian footballer. I play for TEMA Marines FC, which is the second division in TEMA, and I'm 21 years old.
Is that a good pass?
Yeah, it is. All right.
So I feel like generally speaking,
Yeah.
when it comes to like art, you know, like music,
Yeah.
even paintings, games like playing soccer, basketball, those type of things.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's something that's like nurtured that well in Ghana in comparison to other countries.
Yes.
So how did you end up here? How did you end up making the decision that this is what you want to do? Because it's not common that people will go this route, you know, in Ghana.
Yeah. Well, I think first of all you have to just notice that that's your talent.
Okay.
That's the first step, and then you look at the options of how you're gonna be exposed and how you go about it. You know, because the system in Ghana has a lot of ways and as you said, routes that people take. So definitely, the path I'll take will not be the same path somebody will also take.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, that's just been it. I know it's full of links, and you know, I think it's God's favor and all in it too. So yes.
Okay.
Basically, that's how I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been playing for?
Oh, I think I started in JSS. And
Okay.
then, yes, you know, that was more of playing, you know, like playing a lot. You know, I
In
liked
school
it.
or
Yeah, in
at
school.
home? Okay.
Yeah. You know, I liked it. I kept playing at home. So I think when I was about to go to SS, there was this cousin of mine who wanted to introduce me to a coach in the
Okay.
area.
Okay.
You know, I live in Adenta, so it was just a pitch not far.
Okay.
Yeah. So he introduced me, and then I just realized that what I was doing in GSS was a total big difference, you know.
Oh,
'Cause
to
now,
what you're
to what I
doing
was
with
gonna
the
do.
coach,
Yes,
right?
you know, yeah.
Okay.
So now it's more of a strategic way of how they're gonna play you after knowing your role, and then you know you have to adapt to the system of the team.
Right.
So then I started going for training. You know, at the time it was I think 3 times a week.
Okay.
Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. You know, and the conditions in Ghana don't favor us a lot, but that makes us tougher for the experiences abroad and stuff.
Abroad, yeah.
So even that time, the pitch was so sandy. You know, that's my first time. Sandy, hard. When you fall, you get these bruises.
Oh,
and
really?
Yeah. So basically, that's just been it. And then,
Right.
so that's where I started, and then developing the love for it. You know, and then I started making my name in that area.
Okay.
So I was like, oh wow, I think coaches made me aware of how good I am and all. So why not? Like progress with it. So
Yeah. Okay.
I started from there. Yeah.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah.
See, I don't know much about football
Oh, okay.
or soccer, but how does it work? So let's say you realize that you like soccer,
Yeah.
and then you start playing,
Yeah.
and then you find a coach that's going to teach you, I
Yeah,
guess,
yeah.
and coach you to
Yeah,
a level where you can play professionally.
Yeah.
And then what happens next?
I think that's when, apart from maybe if you're in a team, the coach will have to have a one-on-one session with you.
Okay.
Let you know if everybody had their plans. If you want to play with Ghana or play in Ghana, I mean, like you have to know the steps to take. He will
Right.
put you, you know, and then he will know. He will see your body type and know the type of diet, the type of training to put you on.
Oh.
Yes, because the
So they put you on a diet as well?
Yeah. They check that too.
okay.
You know, but obviously in Ghana, a lot of people don't really check that because of, should I say, finances. You know, so
Okay.
we just try to cope.
Yeah.
But what helps us is the natural food we have here most of the time, and then so most players are okay.
Okay.
Once he sees what you can do in training, then he trains you according to that level. So if
Right.
my role is a striker, all I have to do is you know, I have to just try and bang in the goals, you know. Yes.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes, yes.
Right.
That's like more of like my role.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, we have a midfielder.
Yeah.
It's a different. We have a defender.
Okay.
They're all different. They all have
Right.
their different
So
roles.
you're all trained differently.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So I'm curious, what diet have you been put on? What are you supposed to eat?
Me basically, I've not really
You're not
checked
on
that.
a diet,
But
okay.
what I do to be sure that I'm on the right path,
Yeah.
weight and everything. You know, I have this profile I follow on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they're also footballers. They put
Oh.
diets and stuff. You know.
Oh,
So
right.
basically, sports people, we are supposed to be eating oatmeal, protein shake.
You're right.
Yeah, you know, a whole lot of grain meals and all
Oh,
that. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Fruits, basically.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like even if you're done with training, you know, your pores open up.
Right.
So you quickly have to replace it with like some fruits right after.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
That was the advice my first coach gave me.
Gave you.
Yeah, so
right.
that helps a lot for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are your plans for the future? Like, where do you want to go? Where do you want football to? Where do you want to end up with your soccer?
Oh, my aim right now is just to try and sign a contract outside because I've been in Ghana. You know, I have a lot of people saying you need to travel, but you know, you can't just say that. You need to be on the correct path.
Yeah.
You have to meet the correct people. You know, yeah, because in this business, because there's a lot of money, you don't really meet people who are legit. You know,
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
As in, a lot of money you need to invest in.
Yes,
it.
you need to invest in for yourself, you know,
okay,
because you have to go to trials, and if it's 3 different countries, you know, I mean, it's from one step to the other. So let's say you travel, you're not going to come back to Ghana before you go. Maybe you're in Holland, you have to go to Spain.
Right.
From Spain, you have to go back to England, you
Right.
know. So it's a whole package on itself, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay.
So when it happens like that, basically, then when you get a coach that likes you, let's say in Holland, it's like, oh, he likes your style, but maybe you lack finishing. So he will
Right.
like you to come back to Ghana
Okay.
and then work on your finishing. And then
Right.
the team will invite you in, let's say, a year or let's say months.
Right.
Yeah, yes.
And how do they find out about you? Like, how will a coach in Holland find out that there's somebody in Ghana who plays striker?
Yeah, that's a good question. So that also comes to us, the footballers. Normally, the matches and your training sessions that we have, we try to get videos of ourselves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, practicing and all that.
Okay.
You know, and then the next thing is you have to advertise. You know, so we
Oh.
have people who are called agents.
Okay.
And that's their job, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. They also have to work for it, so they have a license that they work like and train under.
Oh, okay.
So once you have it, then you can go on. Because you know anybody can just come up to you and say he's an agent.
Right.
And then it takes your money away.
Right.
So yeah.
Right. Have you had
FIFA
any experiences like that?
No,
Oh,
not yet.
okay.
But I have colleagues that have had
Have
experiences
that
like that, so I've learned from it as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh.
FIFA has this license, so they know almost everyone.
Okay.
Yes.
Like all the agents
All
that
the
are
agents,
legit.
yes, you know, they are under certain people, you know.
Right.
And then when it works like that and your video is out there, the agent's job is to push it to clubs,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
yes. So let's say in Holland, can push it to a team called Ajax, can push it to a team called Feyenoord, can push it to a team called Groningen, you know. So out of these 3, two, and they see your role, maybe 2 teams will be like, oh, we have, like the striking where we have like about 3 strikers each. So we don't think we need this striker from Ghana.
Right.
Then maybe the one from Ajax will be like, oh, we just have 1 striker.
Right.
We sold our 2 strikers. So
Right.
then they'll be interested to watch your videos. So
Right.
maybe they see the video first and they'll be like, they want to be seeing more.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so they are so convinced.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works. So when they like you, then the team will write an invitation letter.
Okay.
Yes, with all the details, accommodation, everything, that you have to plan for it.
Oh,
So basically,
okay.
a footballer needs a manager too, for all that.
All that. Okay.
Yeah.
So you will have to pay for all that, the
Yes,
accommodation
yes,
and
yes,
everything
yeah,
whilst you're
yeah.
there. Wow.
But some of them to have packages. Like I had a friend who he had to go to Dubai. You know, I think it was all of a package, you know, with the accommodation.
Okay.
So yeah, it was quite flexible.
Reasonable,
Yeah.
yeah.
reasonable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why is it so hard to get into? Why is getting into, you know, the bigger clubs where you get paid well and stuff? Why is it so hard to get into?
I think with the blacks, they mostly like us because of the power and strength we have.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean the whites, they don't know what they do or they're not good
Right.
at what they do.
Right.
So it's kind of really hard, you know, yeah, for the blacks.
So it's
You know?
competitive.
Yeah, it's very competitive.
Yeah.
But people think over here, like once you travel, that's it. But you know, it's a different level
Right.
compared to here. And it's, yes, it's so hard. It's so hard. It's not so easy.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I feel it's more of God's favor.
Yeah.
Yes,
That
yes.
that ends you up
yeah,
in
ends
there.
you where you wanna be.
right. Okay.
And sometimes you can go, let's say I'm a striker, back, and I go to a team because they are cool with their positions and the players they have already. they can just change my position.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Oh,
then,
they don't want you to be a striker. They want you to
yeah,
do
they
something else.
just because of their mind, they have Africans that we have a lot of energy.
Right.
So they want to use it to benefit their team.
Okay.
So they can push me to midfield and say I should
Right.
play this.
Okay.
So I work for the team.
Okay.
And then that's when, probably when I'm not happy, then maybe I'll be like, no, I can't be in this team.
Okay.
So that's what some players to do.
Okay.
Miss chances. But I think it's just more of preferred role.
Right.
Yes. But if I was in that position, I would take that.
Take it, yeah. Because the flexibility is also necessary.
Yes.
Right?
And it's far better to be taking money than to come back to Ghana
with
and
nothing.
start alone.
Yeah,
and start again. You know?
And I think, as you said, like it's very competitive. So and maybe the initial coach saw you as a striker, but that doesn't mean every coach will see you as a striker.
Yes, exactly.
So, you know, it just depends on their own perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
So how do you guys make money then? Like, since you're not in a big team yet, how do you make money from soccer?
Oh, I think with that in Ghana, when you realize how you need to get money and then take care of yourself, I mean, buy your boots and stuff, definitely you have to find a way to make money. So with me personally, when I started with my team, I was just managing like that, no payroll. And then now with this top man, Marines in TEMA, the same thing. Transport issue is quite tough for them, you know. So I advised myself, that was like 2-3 years back. You know, I thought of this car business that I could be doing on the side.
Oh,
you know.
okay.
Since it's not a job that I'll be in office 9 to 5, I can have time for my football. So I started with that, and then it wasn't bad. You know, I think it was getting money that could help me transport, food, and all that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And recently, I just also started with a restaurant too on the side.
Okay.
Which I come to training, once I'm done, I shower and just go back and check.
Go back to work, okay. Yeah. So basically your income is separate, it doesn't come from football at the moment?
No, it doesn't at the moment, no.
Okay, all right, cool. Well, you seem like you enjoy it, so.
Yeah, I'm cool there, I think.
Okay.
I just feel like what you put your heart to and you put your hard work to, you're just gonna, you just have to keep doing it.
Keep going,
Yes.
100%,
yes. I'm mostly listening to people who motivate me and all that, you know, listen to their stories. I mean, these footballers that have made it, like when you look at their background, even how they started, it's even worse than, I got it so easy. I mean, coming from a good home, it's been bad for them and they've made it now. So it's more like I don't even have to get comfortable. You know, so. Basically, that's how it works,
And you know, generally speaking, like I said, most people don't necessarily nurture these type of roles. So did you have any issues with your parents? Like, did they feel like, why does he want to play soccer? Like,
yes, initially. You know, that's so bad with Ghanaians. Especially the parents, you know. I think they don't have that mindset like how the whites have that. So initially when I started, it was a tough decision. You know? And it's like now they are more relaxed. And then, you know. But at the beginning, you know, because I had some chance. Yes, to travel. And because of that mentality, it was just one side, not all of them, not all my parents, you know. So it brought about some differences. Cool. So I think even that motivated me more like right now. Yes, it was quite tough. When I think about it, I mean, but I just tell myself God knows best. So,
for sure. So you want to play for Ghana eventually?
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Okay, cool. I want you to try and catch the ball like you would if anybody was playing.
Okay, all right.
Don't treat me special.
Okay, that's good. That's
it was good,
goal. Yeah, this is a better one.
So how often do you go for training now?
Right now with this team, depends on the schedule. We started the season.
Okay.
Yes, with the football we have pre-season, in-season, and then after season. So the pre-season is when you prepare your body for the season, like you're getting ready. Okay. That's why it's pre. Okay. So you go through, should I use the word pain in training? Okay. So pain here means that's like hard training, like in terms of enduring, like endurance, strength, you know. So most footballers you see, that's when you see them going to the beach, like barefoot, to get a lot of stamina because of the sand. So it helps a lot. So that's what. Otherwise, when you start in season, it'll be so difficult for you. It's very hard. You know?
So you're literally training like all the time.
Yes, like most. I think that's the best thing to do. Even if when like off season, you don't have to just be at home, like you'll be rusty. At least you can be playing you know,
Here
just to
and
keep
there,
your, here and there.
okay.
Because yes, with me, if I'm not training, I'm home for like 2-3 months, and let's say I play a small-sided game or something, you see,
Right.
I become rusty.
Okay,
Yes, so I know I'm not at my best, which is normal, you know, because you can have the talent, you don't train, you definitely not be at your
Use
best.
it, yeah,
Yes,
sure,
yes.
sure.
Yeah.
So you're constantly doing something.
Yes,
Yeah,
you know.
okay.
Even if it's gym work, your body adapts to something at least, you know. But more is with the ball, since
Yeah.
this is the main thing we play.
Yeah.
So more of ball work, like
Okay,
after, yes,
okay.
you touch the ball, you know, helps you touch, you work on your control.
Yeah.
You know, yes, just that. And then,
So do you think that, obviously, I'm sure connections can get you further too, right?
yes.
Yeah.
But then, as I said, the connections have to be legit connections.
Of course,
yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Of
Because
course.
sorry to say, the footballers who have not been to school and have the talent,
Yeah.
you know, maybe when you go to places like Choco, Jamestown,
Yeah,
Labadi, you
yeah.
know, these are places that you definitely see a lot of talented footballers.
Right.
But their background of school
Limits
is so
them,
bad. So
yeah.
if an outsider, let's say you see a talent, and then you be like, oh, you want to help, you have this, they're just easily to, like, take it in.
Yeah,
and
they'll
believe.
give in without, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
without having no
okay.
knowledge, because
Yeah.
all is in their mind is like they just want to go far.
Okay, yeah. So they don't really
what
take the
people do is that they
necessary-
just play with their mind,
Right,
and then the whole thing goes like it's messed up.
right.
More of like a fraud.
You're
something
right,
like that.
oh,
Yes,
okay.
So then the agent runs away, and it's so hard. Yeah, it's so hard.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
It's so hard to get them back. Because you need a, like, what should I say, good background, solid, Even if you can even get a lawyer, you know,
Yeah.
be signing your stuff, like documents.
Right, legit, to make it as legit as
Yeah,
possible.
because
Yeah.
more are like just like verbal and stuff.
Yeah, sure,
you know,
sure.
so.
What's it called? How do you get to play for Ghana? Let's say eventually let's say, you know how you said you don't mind?
Yeah.
Let's say that was your target. How do you end up there? Like, how do you end up with Ghana?
Well, I think that one has to do with more of performances, and then I think you also have to have some links in Ghana. You know,
okay, like...
That's how Ghana football, because there are a lot of Ghanaian footballers worldwide, but
Okay.
everybody cannot play.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely,
Yeah,
so
of course.
I think it's also, and I think where you play too counts, the type of leagues you play, you know, because to me, I think England has a lot of attention there.
Oh, okay.
France,
Yeah.
Spain, Germany.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Italy.
if you end up in those places...
Yeah, so if you're playing there, definitely, I think, because those are the leagues that, like, they show, they broadcast it a lot, like, everywhere. Yeah. So they'll definitely look at somebody who is playing in England more than somebody, a Ghanaian playing in, let's say, Qatar.
Right.
Not that maybe the person playing Qatar is not
It's
good,
not good,
but the attention, the center of
right,
attention.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
get
that's
you.
how it works. So when it was like, they realize this guy is so good, you know, they keep watching position, he's a Ghanaian, oh, then you have to call him. Yeah. So he gets a call up when he comes and performs, and that's when it.
Right.
Because when they call you up, doesn't mean it's forever. Yeah, it's also performance.
It could be temporary.
Yeah,
You play a little bit and they're like,
Yeah.
someone's better, so you go, right.
So you have to do your best once they call you. Yeah.
Wow,
So
sounds
basically
like
that's
it's
how it
really
is.
challenging.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's a lot
it
of
is.
challenges
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
it
to-
is.
I mean, it makes sense. That's why only few people can get to
Yes,
the
and
top,
you know, the countries become so corrupt too. You know, people pay. Even you see some people on the bench who are far better, who you know, like you watch, you know,
and then
then
they're on
somebody
the
who's
bench.
not
That's
so
great.
good is playing, you don't understand.
Yeah.
That's how.
Some politics in there as well.
So it's really, really quite tough. you know?
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you'll be in the Ghana team very soon, and
Yeah,
I'll be
we hope so,
watching.
yes,
I'll be watching from my house, and like I won't be in tears. Ghana won't break my heart once you're on the team.
Ghana is always breaking people's
I know,
hearts.
it's always breaking people's hearts. Anyway, so, and I know you told me like you used to train people's kids as well.
Yes.
Sometimes, like
I started that on the side, and that
Okay.
was like some side mine. That was
Okay.
before. I think I was still doing the car business.
Okay.
Yes, but you know, the car too, doesn't flow like
all
so.
the
I kept
time, yeah.
thinking of
Other
ideas,
things,
and someone
yeah.
suggested that. So I started with some parents. They are from London, so
Okay.
and then you know, I heard they left
They
the
left,
country because
okay.
of the economic,
Okay.
you know.
So,
strains
but
and
is that
stuff.
something you're still open to doing if people are curious about that, or your time now
I
is?
thought about that. Funny enough, I thought of that last week. So I just told my mind that maybe if I'm done, like maybe I would like to train kids.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because with what I'm doing now, if I should do that now, I may not have time for some things.
Yeah, sure.
But it's definitely in my mind.
Yeah.
To train kids.
Okay. That basically brings us to the end of the video. I think it's really good to be aware of the different things that people that live in Ghana do. You know, I think I've showcased several different businesses that people are participating in, but I think that when it comes to different talents, like, you know, music and soccer and things like that, it's not something I've shared too much of. So this is something different for you guys. If you want to see more, make sure you give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section below. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you would like to contact Gerald, his information will be in the description box below as well. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow your bliss, so na life is short. Follow your bliss, na nipa yedin. Follow your bliss, na di and follow your bliss, na den mada. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.